Hey guys, it's Seth again. Since you guys liked our analysis of Lightning McQueen so much, we're back doing another video with Jackson Storm now. If we go and start from front to back, there really is some separation coming off from this hard edge on the nose here, which is going to create kind of a low pressure zone here, which is going to reduce front downforce and increase lift. One big difference that you will notice between Jackson Storm and Lightning McQueen is the eyebrow region or around the windshield. Lightning McQueen did have a pretty large separation region here going to his spoiler. Jackson Storm looks like, on the other hand, like he's got a lot less separation. The high pressure on the leading edge isn't exactly what you're looking for. You're more like looking for a pressure increase across this whole span. It doesn't really look like there's a big suction peak at the bottom of this. If you look at our surface friction plot here, it doesn't look like we have very high surface friction, which is another symptom of separated flow. It doesn't really look like the rear wings working that well on Jackson Storm either, aside from the pressure buildup where the unintentional blockage is. Looking at the bottom side, Jackson Storm actually does look like he has somewhat of an underwing compared to Lightning McQueen. Another pressure reduction down here where this curvature changes. If you zoom in here, you can see it's like kind of a throat going down to the maximum restriction point here. At the back, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I don't know why you would want to have this big step at the back here. If you look at our 3D pressure clouds, there is a lot of separation that's coming from the splitter. And if you look at our surface friction, there is not really high surface friction here. It's very low. Surface friction is due to high velocity on the surface, and a reduction in pressure is causing some downforce here. So this is going to be good for your downforce for Jackson Storm. We can actually confirm that Lightning McQueen the whole time was making more downforce than Jackson Storm. Our lift coefficient is negative 0.403. Jackson Storm only had negative 0.148, so Lightning is actually making a little bit more than twice the downforce that Jackson Storm is making. However, Jackson Storm also has significantly less drag. If you look at our drag coefficient of 0.406 with Jackson Storm here, and compared to Lightning McQueen is 0.613. This may be why Jackson Storm had some more speed, especially on a front straight. On the corners, Lightning McQueen might have had more speed himself, just due to that extra downforce. Jackson Storm's front face is also building up a pretty high stagnation zone here. If you do compare to Lightning McQueen's, it does look like it's kind of a lot larger, honestly. However, we don't really have his mouth modeled or his eyes modeled, so this is kind of something that's a slight difference between these two models here. In conclusion, Jackson Storm does look like he has a better drag coefficient than Lightning McQueen. However, Lightning McQueen does have more downforce than Jackson Storm. So it really depends what track these guys are racing on to really determine which car